There we go. Episode 10. Join. All right, we are back. I'm just getting the screen up here. Okay, yes we are.
This is a good day.
I know why I hate Assis. Why do you?
My family has always boasted members in the lodge. My father and brother were both hawks. Assis let their sacrifice be forgotten.
What sacrifice?
They died in a massacre. They should be honored as hawks. Instead, Assis will not let anyone mention it.
What happened in the massacre?
King Jiran's paranoia knew no bounds. He sent thousands of innocents to die in the Sun Ring. When the Hawks of the Lodge called for him to stop the slaughter, he threw them in the ring too. Yet when the machines attacked the condemned, more Hawks leapt into the ring to defend them. And my father and brother were among them.
I'm so sorry. What happened to the men in the Sun Ring?
They died fighting. If you wish to hear the story, Legan can tell it better. He saw it with his own eyes. I did not. The morning of the massacre, my father told me to meet him outside the city. He told me they were planning an escape. I waited for hours until a message came from my father. I had to leave the city. So I fled when I should have fought by his side.
He didn't want you to die with them.
Nor would he want their names forgotten. Especially by the man who benefited most from their deaths, Assis.
Alright.
How did your family come to be members of the Lodge?
Karja noble houses have sent sons to the Lodge for generations. Because they needed another place to lord over the commoners. I want to change that. The idea that someone is worthy or not by virtue of birth alone. Everyone thinks they have me pegged as soon as they hear Talana Khan Padish. I hate that.
I understand. My whole life I lived as an outcast from the Nora. They would have been the first to say I wasn't one of them. Yet as soon as I leave the sacred lands, everyone calls me Aloy of the Nora. It should be Aloy despite the Nora.
I didn't know. I'll remember that.
Oh, where'd it go?
What's Redmaw?
Few have seen it. A thunderjaw marked by years of battle. Some say it still bears the marks of over a dozen hunters on its flank. How many it has trampled along the way, we may never know. When members go hunting and never return, we often blame Redmaw. But to me, it's more than legend. It's the only machine that will unseat Assis. My sponsor nearly had it, but he didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Tarkus sponsored me out of loyalty to my family. He was my last link to them, besides the lodge itself.
My dog got super spoiled this morning.
Assis.
When I went and got coffee, I grabbed, I had ordered some breakfast while I was waiting, and I brought home some bacon.
Now that you're a thrush, You should improve
And so
your
while I
reputation.
ate breakfast outside,
Why do you hunt down a thunderjaw
she sat
and a
in the yard,
stormbird?
and I just threw like
You want me to go trophy
pieces of
hunting?
bacon around.
You're not
So
just
she
any
was like
flesh. You're
going
mine.
ape shit through the yard,
And you
trying to
better
figure
make
out
me
where
look
all the
good.
bacon was,
But
so
what
she could
about
find
Red
it.
Moth?
I will find him. And when I do, I expect you to be there. Having any trouble? Bring back trophies from a thunderjaw and a stormbird. No one will doubt you belong here then.
Oh, stormbird. Man, I hate that one. Gather the stormbird trophy. You know what? Let's go and what else do we have? The Grave Horde. We could do this one. Go to the Grave Horde. Ally delivers to the ruins of U.S. Robot Command. Talk more about Project Zero Dawn if she can discover the weapons. Yeah, dude. She was fucking psyched. Alright, so we can either do hunting quests. I don't think it's really going to get us anywhere. I think it's just a Thunderjaws. Yeah. Stormbird, okay. It's just experience. Like, we're not going to get anything out of it. So... Grave Horde, I guess? Wow, I have like no fireplaces that are close. I'm missing a campsite here and over here. We could head, how many, do you know how many, what are they? What are they called? Cauldrons there are? Because we could go do one of those. Like, there's that one, but it can't go there yet. There's this one. That's a bandit camp. There's this one. Grave Horde is a good quest. And then I don't know what that arrow is. 1, 2. Am I counting this right? That there's only 2 more cauldrons? Camp. So there's 4 cauldrons altogether? There's Zeta and Z. Gotcha. Alright, we're gonna head north and make sure I hit that fireplace. I really want that other piece. I want that armor, that power armor. It looks pretty badass. Like, I saw a caption of it. I haven't even looked into it. I just looked at how many power cells there are and like which missions I got to do to get to them. And there's 5 power cells altogether.
Never know when I might need these.
no, go the other way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, this way. So if I'm at 50% and this is day number 3, I should be able to get through it in 6 days. I still have to figure out how to get back into Mother's Watch for that power cell. Mother's Watch. Oh, that's the one up here. Damn it. No. Man, I totally forgot like where I started. Why is it closed? Is it locked? Okay, are there any more fire pits? Nope. You know, it's crazy, like, they make you think, like, they can add on to any portion of this map because of the routes, the way they left the routes. Huh. I guess, like, when I was in there the first time, like, right after the proving,
the wash.
when Mother Teresa, or whatever her name was, High Matron Teresa, man, I gotta spread those things out more. That's right. Eyes up.
Success.
When she kept walking down the street or whatever, I kind of looked around that area, and that's how I found it, because I found a little secret passageway. I wonder, can I take over Trampler? I don't think so. But maybe I can.
Charges, it'll flatten whatever stands in its way. Here we go.
I just followed her out and didn't wander. Uh-oh. I definitely need to get those guys captivated much longer. There's a stalker killing him.
I'll take this.
Huh. That's one way to do it.
Should have brought a cart. Good. I can use this.
Love that weapon. It just runs out of ammo too fast. Yeah. You know, I've only hypnotized, I think, one.
Learn how to override tramplers in the core of that cauldron.
One of those, the cats, the shadow cats. Or the sawtooths, I think it was. Oh, shit. I need more medicinal herbs. Oh, eat shit.
Handy. This must be pitch black. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
That's how you know you.
No sign of Murad's guy. He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Tear blaster. Do I have one of these? Thunder jaw heart, huh? Or the blast of compressed air from this close-range weapon strips armor and components from machines. Gotcha. Mark to sell. Mark to sell. Oh, I really like Aaron. He is usually chill and laid back character. Yeah, he is. He's kind of a... I thought it was funny that he was like hitting on Aloy at the beginning of the game. Shock, ammunition. I don't use shock. Craft resistance. Craft resistance. Craft resistance. Which meat is used for I'm gonna hold on to these blue pieces for now. Ooh, finally I have a purple one. All right. $43 and $39. 36. Shock. Shock. See, I don't understand what the point is of having anything in the rope caster. Fire that bitch super fast. Got plenty of view, plenty of wire. Yeah. Come on, man. Where are we going? Find mirrored operatives. Oh. I'm gonna use my...
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
Here's to Avad, huh? Everyday dressing.
I can't... Like, I could... I don't
Has to be
know.
Mirage.
His voice sounds really familiar.
Those thugs must have made it.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Derval's
I'm gonna
location.
grab a quick
And
drink
then
of orange
waiting
juice. I'll be
outside
back in a minute.
I'll grab them and meet you there.
Alright. Ugh. It's noon. It's early enough to have a beer. Go to bed. Oh, come here. We gotta go that way. Oh, well, that's the map limit. No! Yeah, that's the map limit. Is it? No, it is not. This is called making shortcuts right there. We don't go around mountains, we go over them. Okay. Fuck off.
A quick way down.
go. Look at that thing, man. The thing is huge. And it's just like hanging out. I need to get over there. Alright. Let's get on with it. Oh, shit. Big jump. Boom. And we're here. Did I miss any campfires? Nope.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Dervahl's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back.
A lot of them.
Still sniffing around. Dervahl's men.
Fight here.
It's about to get ugly.
It's gonna...
Right here.
Gotta get stop.
Rally, we're finished. They're dead. Not you. Fight. Keep them guessing.
Move along now.
There must be around here somewhere. Let's find her.
Yo, what's going on?
With those legs, the machine looks as fast as it's like.
Have I killed all the bad dudes? I think so. I think they're all dead. Okay, let's go find...
Derval says you gotta eat dirt. Asaram, don't back down! Fire it up! For mainspring! For the ground!
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
Unfashionable.
Ursa!
Aaron? Derval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Derval saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out.
Oh, you can't die on me now.
No. Now listen. Derval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Aaron, I'm so sorry.
You've got to find Derval. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down. This machine's been picked apart with precision. What's Derval learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know? Such a strange device. It's beautifully crafted. What happens when I turn it on?
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, Doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice and keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
There. A song and a laugh. Even better than words. And now I can hear them whenever I want.
We're done then? Off to bed with you. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. Is she gone? What are we going to do? The raids are getting closer and closer to Main Spring. How much longer can we hide like this?
A keepsake from his family. Dervahl's got nothing left to lose. Just notes about crafting. And a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Dervahl too. I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
Stormbird. Two. Need three. Need three. Okay. Use the corruption arrows to turn machines hostile to any other machine. Good to know. That it's not a damage type, it's a take machine over kind of type. So...
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that.
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes. Don't let me delay you any longer. Meet Erend at the warehouse.
Quests. Well, it's definitely not going to be very...
Hope the day brings you glad tidings.
Should be up there.
Okay, go through the center of the city. Nope, not that way.
Salutations.
Nope, not that way. Jesus, man.
Take a look at these weird.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family. I'm not choosy.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
It's Dragon's Breath.
Or he has a surprise
Totally
for us.
stole this move
Is it
from
a
Game
bomb?
of Thrones.
Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
It's a bomb, all right. Well crafted.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
I'm just saying
Get
that
back
they
there,
totally
just to be
stole
sure.
this move.
I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
They called this move
Got
in.
it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Boot tracks.
Fire on the Mesa's
With just a
edge.
bit of blaze in them.
Bring water.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative
Get to the fire and set up a bucket line!
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the fire things?
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
Supply crate, where?
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall.
Okay. Then what was this?
Dervahl did find a way into the palace. Dervahl.
Come on, no, the other way.
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Quick,
Get it while I can.
Chuff. Someone's got to guard the rear.
Someone better guard your rear.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong.
Yeah,
You didn't? I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner! What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
We might have trouble.
Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting?
Stay on. Push it!
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
okay. Glint Hawks. Better than the other.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks!
Now's my chance.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Good showing up late, guy.
I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
You hear the baby crying outside, girl? Alright, well, that was fast. Okay, talk to Derva. That's Erend. Where the hell's Derva? Talk to Avad. Do the optional first.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Sun King Avad freed the people his father.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, I'm busy. I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working. Ha ha! It's funny to pester the tinker in the cage. What a laugh! You think that bit of scrap on your brow makes you smart? I'll bet you couldn't have taken apart my bomb without it. Think I'm done? Think again. I've gotten out of worse scrapes.
Arrested too for disorderly.
Sun King Avad has tried to make the first fight.
There's a thunderjaw on the south that can destroy a village, then disappear into the hills.
Everyone needs a splash of
It's
color.
not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work. Keeping the city safe.
No, I'm awake and alert.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. Well, she likes me.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Well, we know that's not gonna happen.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
I know who attacked the Nora. A faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient machines, weapons they want to use to strike Meridian.
I see. What you're saying echoes whispers I've heard from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group, corrupted machines across the land. When will the attack come, do you know?
I'm not sure yet.
And we will do what we can to prepare. Keep me informed if you learn more. Shall we talk some more?
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
Well, I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Huh. Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
Let me get this straight. Your warrior princess is barely cold in her grave, and you're lining me up to take her place?
What? No, sun and shadow, that's not what I meant. All right, I can see how my choice of words came off as presumptuous, but I meant no disrespect. By the sun, this is not how I imagined this conversation would go. Look, I'll be forever grateful. And you are always welcome here. Let's just hope our next chat goes better than this one. Goodbye, Aloy. Perhaps when the time is right, we will speak again.
Well, now I have to. Alright, off to the graveyard then. Bio break. here I am talking to like the middle of nothing. Yeah, dude, not a problem. Totally understand.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
Okay, I think... Okay, we're gonna head up and do that quest next.
Getting goosebumps.
You gotta say, man, this
Really?
landscape
Not cold.
does look amazing. Like, as landscapes go. Ugh. I wonder how long I have to go.
I'm not showing any focuses at that location. Shouldn't be anything you can't handle on your own. Carry on.
Thanks.
Incoming!
On my own, all right.
Jesus, that's getting stuck on rocks.
The shadow on the metal door. Great.
Nope, what? It is underneath me. Dummy. With no fireplace. Alright, I gotta find where's the power cell. Power cell. Nope, not Geoprime. The one like this one is not available until the mission titled, okay. So after you enter the ruins, you'll solve 3 spinning discs that are spread across 2 floors. After that, you climb up a ledge and open a door. Okay, so not till after...
The scrapes. They're inside, too.
What a sneak attack. Be very quiet.
Operation Enduring Victory.
Oh, what?
What would that mean? Yes, doesn't seem to have turned out very well.
You will perish!
That does it. Time to take a look
Well,
around
that
the
was
room.
lame.
A battle. Frozen in ice and time.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today. Contact in 30 seconds.
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the founders.
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
Keep trying to tell me. I'll keep going and find some interesting.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the fountains.
Another day in the life. Vector time, we're close. Anti-MOB on point. Hoorah!
Come on. Alright, KIA, KIA. Something else over here. Stranded necklace, what? Most curious of merchants.
Full already. Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6? The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s. Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually got hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots
What was
we
this
are.
place?
Except
The
they learn from
furnishings
every
were
fight.
metal.
Us?
How'd they
I'm
ever
not
get
so
comfortable?
sure.
It was the metal world. Guess they were used to it.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long, tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now, and we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only this isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had in the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is you. The Zero Dawn to turn this around. Whatever the hell that is. Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls. I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW. When you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down. I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, that everything will be the way it used to be.
Sorry about that. Had to put my dog outside as well. All right. Anyways.
Just one bed. Maybe the war chief's room.
Huh. Okay, it's 1:43. So when I restart this stream, I will. Okay, lock door.
Red light. Guess that means no power.
Cores.
Holographic interface. Must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try
Hey,
scanning
y'all
objects.
wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. The bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations. Up, right, left, down, up.
Right. Left.
3 power lines, resources. That makes 1. Useful information.
Up, up, down, down.
That's 2. 1 more. These wires must run to the power source.
Up, down, left, right.
Okay, that did it. Sounds like that did it.
Oh, fuck me. You're solved, and you're solved.
Tools being used. Invoices.
Kill the eclipse in the island. What you have is a large chamber filled with cultists and corrupted. Okay. And you're the boss.
I'll tuck that away. Another power cell. I only need 1 more to get to that ancient armor I found.
Nice.
Fight or run.
Yeah!
I'm alright. They're not looking for answers. Just weapons.
You cannot...
This'll do.
Wow, that sucks.
Forget about traveling light. No room.
Well, that did not work. Ah, Jesus.
I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andres and Reggie. We never know where or when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us. Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morrell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description. And witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you. Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls. Fighting with these civilian enlistees. Scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope we made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs.
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across
You know,
the world, eating everything up. Somehow.
I don't know what
Elizabeth
you
stopped
personally
them before
believe
it was too
in,
late.
but I find it
How?
ridiculous that people believe in a flat Earth. Like, that shit just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Like, in what realm could that be believable? So that must be a sleeping quarter of sorts.
I'll find a use for you.
Hell yeah, you will. Yeah, hard to believe. Ah, yeah, man. That is awesome. Look at that beast, dude. It's just huge.
The Eclipse. Tampering with the Metal Devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
Yes, apparently they do mean. Oh, another death thingamabobber.
Sun, shadow.
Another Kobish. And this one can move.
No! Alright, let's try that part again. And while we're at it, monsters. I'm still missing 2 monsters. I don't know what that is. Or that. Those 2 look like they're the same though. Well, that's a new one on me. Yeah, right? Okay, body, strength, weakness to fire and shock. Okay. It is strength is corruption, so don't corrupt it. Fire and shock. Oh, machine there. Defense. When exposed, when the machine overheats, destroying this compound causes high damage in the machine to overheat faster.
Another Kobish. And this one can move.
And this one can... Okay, I gotta find myself a good... Okay, good. I'm guessing I could definitely, what was that? Stealth helps a lot here at first. Yeah, except I totally got fucking nailed right there.
Keep that
I
for
gotta
later.
use up that top track. So go all the way to the edge, use up the top track, and then drop down.
Another Kobish. And this one can move.
Hey, what's going on, Virus? How you doing?
Come on, then.
I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this. The Deathbringer here is a real pain. Well, I'm 0 for 2. Well, technically I think that's 0 for 3. Because I had fallen off the ledge just before I even had started the battle.
Another Kobish. And this one can move.
Come on, get the fuck up the stairs. Hold on, I can't read at the moment. Yeah, these rocks.
Of those all at once. No space.
Yeah, get it. Man, I wish I could have grabbed that thing, right? That would have been beast. Tear, stealth. Okay, stealth weave. Nice. I will take that stealth weave. It took me like 50, man. Telling you, triple shot arrows. Triple shot arrows was that and having a really fast bow. So two handling coils. And then a damage coil. Oh, 50, yeah. Dude, that was definitely clutch right there. And now I'm going to put... So that's 11%. That's 13%. That's like a 54. Man, that's like 3/4 of the way to being invisible. Like just walking in plain sight invisible.
Need them soon enough.
Yeah, I think it's like, I don't know, dude. That bow, the fact that it fires so fast is generally my saving grace for a lot of things. Like to just face tank stuff. Wow, I fell through the floor. Oh, all of this that I didn't use. So how you doing today, Virus?
Can't carry more.
Let's see. I want to go up there. I wonder if I can. Maybe. Just chilling. Same. I was telling Captain earlier, man, I'm really excited for a handful more hours and the next episode of Game of Thrones comes on. Kind of a geek for that shit. Alright, I think that's it. For those dudes. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Now that's a vault. To Mr. Robot. So I know who the guy is in that show, and I just played a game a couple weeks ago because it was free on PlayStation Network. It's called Until Dawn, and he is the main character in that. It's almost like playing a movie sequence, like a short movie sequence, which was, dude, and it was a good game. It was a good game. It was like a horror game. But yeah, the guy that plays Mr. Robot is in that as the main character, and they, like, all the characters generally look like their actor voice parts. Okay.
Got too much already. Yeah, I've seen Mr. Robot.
I have. I don't follow it, but yeah, I've seen it for sure.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat. What? You're going to thank her after what she just said? Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option.
3-star
We should all
General.
be thanking her. No, it's just... I mean, my God. Maybe
3-star
take this discussion
General.
offline. There's not going to be any
Businessman.
discussion. You saw the numbers.
Look, Mom.
Now,
it's
Pharaoh,
you.
he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time
And notice
necessary to
she's
complete
wearing
Zero
the
Dawn.
same clothes
That's-
as the other meeting. Either she never changes,
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the
and a
code
business
somehow...
dude. So you got
listening?
2
Robots can't do the
generals.
fighting for you
That's
this
the
time.
general.
When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an
2
apex
business
predator.
dudes.
Anything automated you throw at it,
3
they will
business
hijack
dudes.
and take over.
But this... We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder. Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
Zero
By
Dawn.
giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top secret super weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory. War plan? This is a war crime. It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off. Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
Alright, that's that. What if I was cryogenically frozen? So, since they found you in the temple, right? In the mountain as a baby with no mother? What if you were cryogenically frozen and then you just happened to thaw out and it was dumb luck that they found you in time before you died?
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
Alright, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes. There is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
Level up. Okay. So we've got 5, right? We're gonna... Do we take... I haven't used a strike from below yet, but I will take an indefinite. And then we'll take a call mount. Oh man, that or scavenger. Probably call mount. Or dodge roll would be nice, actually. Give me more space so I can get off more shots. Four. Can't craft anything though. Oh, what quest was I on here? Crafting inventory quest. To curse the darkness. 10,000 and a skill point. Okay, so now I need to get the Geoprime, or the mountain that fell. That's the quest line I need to get to. Ooh.
How am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride.
Do you know how much speed she would be picking up naturally? Whew.
I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
It's not. You have great stamina. Wow, can you imagine, like, it would take you a good 30 minutes to run all that way? You have not been through a whole bunch of this. But that is probably your shortest route right here. Oh, save. Yeah, just keep going south. Good. Good kid. She was complaining about running, and yet she's gonna swim an ocean right now. Which there should really be like a crap ton of crocodiles in here to keep people from doing this. What's with the smoke? Like those crocodiles right there. It's not gonna let me turn them. I bet if I crawled up right behind one of them in the water, I don't think it would let me turn it. I think it's like one of the last creatures I need to, well, one I do want to turn.
grab this now. Here we go again. That's it. I'm already gone.
Wow, there are like no fireplaces this way except this one up here. Alright, run south. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna pause here and restart the stream. So yeah, you just got to reload the stream. Thank you very much, guys. I will be right back.